The entire NFL world is on edge, and it's not without reason. A shockwave has just rippled through the league, shaking up front offices, fan bases, and media pundits alike. This isn't one of those off-season rumors that fades in a day or two. This is real, this is serious, and it could alter the balance of power in the NFL for years to come. The Las Vegas Raiders are reportedly finalizing a staggering $17 million deal to pull Shadur Sanders away from the Cleveland Browns, and if it happens, it'll be one of the most audacious moves in recent history. The kind of move that flips the entire league on its head. You can already feel the tremors of anticipation building, not just in Las Vegas, but across every football-loving city in America. This is not a story about a trade, it's a story about a revolution. The Raiders aren't just pursuing a quarterback, they're chasing an identity, a spark, a new era. For months, scouts have quietly shadowed Cleveland's practices, attending every session, taking notes, whispering among themselves as they watched Shadur Sanders throw with precision, move with confidence, and lead like a natural. It wasn't supposed to get out. It wasn't supposed to leak this soon. But once word spread that Vegas had been quietly evaluating every throw, every step, every glance of Sanders' play, it was clear. They weren't there for anyone else. They were on a mission. And that mission was simple: to bring Shadur Sanders to the desert. The excitement in Las Vegas is electric. This isn't just about finding a new player. This is about finding the player, the man who could redefine what it means to wear the silver and black. Sanders has that rare blend of calm poise and dangerous swagger, the type of aura that can turn a struggling franchise into a headline act overnight. Vegas has always been about spectacle, about high stakes and bold moves, and no move fits that image more perfectly than this one. You can almost imagine it now. The bright lights of Allegiant Stadium shining down as Sanders takes the field, the crowd roaring, the cameras flashing. This isn't just a contract. It's the Raiders staking their claim as the future of football entertainment. And as if the plot needed more drama, NBA superstar Damian Lillard, Oakland's own, has jumped into the story. A die-hard Raiders fan, Dame has made his voice clear. He wants Shadur in Vegas. He's called it publicly, echoing the same frustration that fans across the nation are feeling. Why keep a talent like Sanders sitting on the bench in Cleveland, wasting away under a coach who refuses to see what's right in front of him? The numbers don't lie. The Browns' offense is flatlining, their leadership is faltering, and their so-called plan has turned into a public embarrassment. The fans see it. The analysts see it. And now even superstar athletes like Lillard are saying what everyone's thinking: let this man play where he belongs. Meanwhile, back in Cleveland, the mood couldn't be more different. What should have been the dawn of a new chapter has turned into a nightmare of mismanagement. Under Kevin Stefanski, the Browns have not just ignored Sanders' potential, they've buried it. They've refused to take risks, refused to innovate, and in doing so, they've refused to believe. It's almost painful to watch a player with such potential, with so much control and maturity, being treated like a rookie project when he's proven time and again that he's ready for the big stage. You can't call it patience anymore. It's negligence. The hypocrisy from the Browns' coaching staff is impossible to ignore. Stefanski keeps insisting Sanders is too young, that the team needs to protect his development. But while he's busy hiding behind those excuses, he's giving game reps to players like Quinshon Judkins, who barely even completed a full training camp. If youth is such a concern, then why is Judkins getting minutes while Shadur collects dust on the sideline? The answer isn't football, it's ego. It's pride. It's a coach trying to prove a point instead of trying to win games, and it's starting to cost him dearly. Analysts across the country are calling it out. Dan Orlovsky didn't hold back, labeling the Browns' decision-making ridiculous and accusing the front office of throwing away their own future. Even Stephen A. Smith, never one to mince words, has stepped into the chaos, confirming that the Raiders are in serious talks and describing the rumored $17 million deal as historic. When Stephen A. says a move could redefine the NFL, you pay attention. And he's right. This isn't some bench player switching jerseys. This is a cultural shift, a generational player being handed the keys to one of the most iconic franchises in sports history. For Shadur, this moment feels like destiny. He's handled the drama with quiet precision, never lashing out, never complaining, always composed. That silence isn't weakness, it's power. It's a message to the league that he doesn't need to fight for validation because he knows what's coming. Every move he makes now seems intentional, strategic. While Cleveland wallows in confusion, Sanders is playing chess, not checkers. His team, his inner circle, has reportedly begun private discussions with multiple franchises, but all signs point to one destination, Las Vegas. The fit is perfect. The city, the energy, the showmanship, it's everything Shedeur embodies. Inside Cleveland's locker room, though the tension is unbearable, players can feel it, reporters can see it. Stefanski's once confident demeanor has started to crack. Each press conference sounds more hollow than the last. The excuses are getting weaker, the tone more defensive. You can almost sense the regret in his eyes, even if his pride won't let him admit it. How could it come to this? How could a team with a rising star under its nose fail to see what was right in front of them? History might be repeating itself, another chapter in Cleveland's long book of what could have been. Social media has turned into a battleground. Fans are furious, demanding answers, demanding change. Some are threatening to abandon the team altogether if Sanders leaves. They're tired of the same old story, the talent mismanagement, the blown opportunities, the endless cycle of disappointment. And this time it feels different. This time it feels like they're watching the next great quarterback walk out the door before he ever had the chance to shine. Over in Vegas, though, it's the opposite. The buzz is intoxicating. Players are whispering in the locker room, talking about what it would mean to have Sanders as their leader. Reporters are hinting that this could be the biggest acquisition since the franchise moved to Las Vegas. The fans are already imagining it. Shadur Sanders, in the silver and black, commanding the field like he was born to do it. The franchise that once embodied rebellion and raw energy might have just found its next great symbol. And now insiders are reporting that things have gone from rumor to reality. The deal, that $17 million offer, is apparently in its final stages. Both sides have reviewed the terms, and it's looking closer than anyone expected. If this happens, if Sanders puts pen to paper, this won't just be another signing, it'll be a coronation. The Raiders aren't just adding a player, they're building an empire. They're constructing a future around a quarterback who brings the same edge, charisma, and showmanship that once defined the silver and black. Cleveland, meanwhile, will be left picking up the pieces. They'll watch from the sidelines as Sanders takes the field in Vegas, the crowd roaring his name, the league buzzing with every touchdown. And when that happens, when Shadur Sanders becomes the heartbeat of the Raiders, the Browns will finally realize what they lost, not just a quarterback, but a leader, a star, and the future they were too blind to believe in. So what do you think? Did the Browns make the biggest mistake of the season? Will Shedur's move to Vegas turn the Raiders into a powerhouse again? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because if this deal goes through, you won't want to miss a single second.